We've got the top 10 places to go get a Christmas tree during the holiday season in the Philadelphia suburbs. And before we get into the video, if you get some value out of this, or you have a hidden gem of a spot to go get a tree, and I'm not talking about the parking lots outside the grocery store or like the place you saw in the Christmas Story, I'm talking about legitimate tree farms. Drop them in the comments and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on the channel. And if you ever want to talk about your situation, just feel free to click on the link below to schedule a call with our amazing team. So we've got the top 10 places in the Philadelphia suburbs to go get a Christmas tree, and I'm going to break them down for you. I have a personal experience with a lot of these. The first one is going to be Yeager's farm in Phoenixville. So I played Little League with the Yeager kids. I drove by here every day. I used to go to elementary school right down the street. It's located right off 113, and if you look at this farm, it's one of your old school farms. It's got the market in the middle. You have the opportunity for a hayride to cut down your own tree. They also have pre-cut selections available and custom wreaths, all the holiday greens that you're looking for. And they have a lot of like fresh baked goods, apple cider, local honey, chocolates. They got it all. So Yeager's Farm in Phoenixville, right off 113. That's the first one we're going to highlight. The second one is Lynn Villa Orchards. So that's in Media off Knowlton Road. It's down off 352. And Lynn Villa Orchards, we've had team events there. It's a great, great place. It also gets kind of crowded. They got a beer garden there if you want to go get a refreshment before you go cut your tree. They have cut your own and pre-cut trees available. They have Santa and his elves there on site. Plenty of decorations. They got a big market. You can get some food truck food there, which is always good. They've got a beer garden. They've got it all, and that's down in Media off Knowlton Road and right off 352. And the hayrides there, again, are great. They have a full working farm there. Mini golf course in the off-season. They got farm animals you can feed, the whole 9 yards. So that's the second place you can go to get your holiday tree in the month of December. And we're doing this now because most people get their tree way too early. So bonus tip, you might want to put some soda or some sugar water in your tree in the holder to make sure that it doesn't dry out and cause a massive fire hazard when the end of this holiday season comes around. The third place to go is going to be Boswell's Tree Farm off North Grange Avenue in Collegeville. So the owners there, Jim and Paula, they opened their farm to families searching for holiday trees, and that starts right after Thanksgiving. They've got white spruce, blue spruce, fir varieties, Norway trees, and they have the saws and twine available for you to cut your own tree down, and dogs can even come along. So if you're one of those people that can't be separated from your dog, I have a French bulldog. He'd probably die outside in the wild because it's a manufactured animal. But if you've got one of those dogs that wants to get out on the holiday farm, Boswell's Tree Farm in Collegeville, great place to go. The next one is Clark's Christmas Tree Farm and Christmas Shop in Cochraneville. And if Santa had an outpost in Pennsylvania, this may be the very place where you would find the big guy. It's located in Cochraneville. It's a 35-acre farm. It offers Douglas firs, spruce trees, and families can cut and take home starting the weekend before Thanksgiving, so already there. And it has a Christmas hub full of like collectibles, decorations, gifts, more, all the stuff you want to get holidayed out at your house. You want to be Clark Griswold in your neighborhood. This place has a great shop for that. That's in Cochraneville, Clark's Tree Farm and Christmas Shop. The next one you want to check out is Hague's Christmas Trees in Hatfield. It's off 40-foot road. And this is a farm in Montgomery County with everything from trees, wreaths, greens, to classes on crafting custom Christmas decor. So if you are one of those Christmas people that loves making your own decorations, maybe it's a gift for somebody during the holiday season, this is a great place to go. You can cut down your own tree or get a pre-cut one. I'm more of a pre-cut guy myself. I don't know what Nick is here. I'm guessing Nick is also pre-cut. I fell in a hole once cutting down my Christmas tree with my parents. We were out in Chester County. I might have been 9 or 10 years old. Went out there with my dad. It's like snow. He's got a foot on the ground. For that reason, I'm scarred for life. I get the pre-cut tree. So we've got a lot of great places here. Bernard's Tree Farm in Honey Brook's another great option. It's off Barnston Road, and that is also open right now. Each tree costs $50, and it's cash only. So hopefully you don't tell your accountant you went to Bernard's Tree Farm. It's in Honey Brook, and it's a family tradition, but $50 for a tree, that's a steal. I mean, I don't know what you've seen with tree prices, Nick. Sometimes they're like $80, $90 for a tree. So that is a great deal at Bernard's Tree Farm if you want to go to Honey Brook off Barnston Road. You also have Corcoran Tree Farm, another Collegeville location, and at this Collegeville farm, you can cut down your own tree, do a pre-cut tree. They also have Christmas ornaments available that are made locally and sourced fair trade. So local businesses getting supported. And if you need a large tree, there's a second location on Mill Road that's open on December 2nd and 3rd and December 9th and 10th. So if you want to get something really big, you're one of those aggressive Christmas tree buyers. I don't want it scratching the ceiling and messing up the paint in my house, but some people do. And you can be just like Clark Griswold when he goes out in the woods and cuts down what must have been a 20, 30-foot tree. We've got a couple other options here. So Old Stone Farm in Lewisville, it's located right by the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. This tree farm also just opened and offers 3 varieties of firs that can be cut down or they have pre-cut. Again, that's my preference. Old Stone, they use fresh greens to craft holiday decor. Old Stone also uses fresh greens to craft holiday decor, so you can make it you can go in the gift shop, build your own decorations. A lot of great stuff there at Old Stone Farm. It's off Chesterville Road in Lewisville. Westlake Tree Farms in Pottstown. It's right in the hills of St. Peter's Village. Very cool place, and they make it really easy for the visitors to find the perfect fir tree to take home. They have a Christmas barn with ornaments. You can visit with Santa there. You notice that they upsell you on this stuff. They have all the Christmas ornaments right there. So if you need to pick up some Christmas ornaments, that's a great option as well. You have Wiggins Christmas trees in Cochraneville, also in Westchester. They got a number of locations. So the Westchester one is right off Westchester Pike and one off Westtown Thornton Road. And they have another one in Cochraneville off Gap Newport Pike. So it's pre-cut and at most of the locations, but you can also go to the farm location, which is the one in Cochraneville, and that's where you can cut a fresh tree on December 3rd and 10th. They're going to partner with the Westchester Railroad to offer a 30-minute train ride to the farm for $20, and then the visitors can go select a tree, have it loaded back on the train for the return trip, and it's $80 for any size. So if you want a little bit of an experience here, think like Polar Express, $20 train ride, $80 tree, definitely a great afternoon with the little kids if you got those like I do. So we've hit on a lot of places here. We've got all over, Chester, Montgomery counties, Delaware County, as well as getting into like the edge of like Berks County. A lot of great options. So the whole point of this is these are all local businesses in our marketplace. So I would go support any single one of them. They got a variety of different experiences here. And we're doing this to highlight these local businesses. So if there's someone else you think we should talk about, drop it in the comments. And again, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and go visit one of these local establishments to spread some holiday joy to your living room.